Hi, so this is the new question type that was introduced last year in the VRC section of the slot 1, CAT 22. Let's read it. There is a sentence that is missing in the paragraph below. Look at the paragraph and decide in which of the blank options 1, 2, 3 and 4 the following sentence would best fit in. So let's read the sentence and then we will read the paragraph. Having made citizens more and less knowledgeable than their predecessors, the internet has proved to be both a blessing and a curse. If you would realize now, just pause on for a second and realize that this is more like a concluding statement. If you know where I am proceeding, because what does it says? Having made the citizens more and less knowledgeable than their predecessors, the internet has proved to be both a blessing and a curse. More like a a concluding statement, more like a statement that you will made at the end of a conversation. But anyways, let's read it. What are we looking at? We're looking at ideas or logical links. So a statement between these breakages, in between these breakages, the logical link should not break. If the logical link is breaking, possibly we can fit in the sentence over there. So let's read the paragraph. The paragraph: never before has a population nearly all of whom has enjoyed at least secondary school education has been exposed to so much information, whether in newspaper, magazine or through YouTube, Google and Facebook. Yet it is not clear that people today are more knowledgeable than their barely literate predecessors. If you see, the logical link has not been broken. Let's read ahead. Contemporary advances in technology offered more serious and inquisitive students access the realms of knowledge previously unimaginable and unavailable. But such readily available knowledge leads to more student away from serious study and reading of actual text and toward the inability to write effectively and grammatically. Now, if you realize what I did in this statement also, the logical link has not been broken so far. Let's read ahead. What the reading of actual text and toward the inability to write effectively and grammatically, it has let people choose sources that reinforces their opinion rather than encouraging them to question their inherited beliefs. Having made citizens less knowledgeable than their predecessors, the internet would have proved to be both a blessing and a curse. It has let people. So I would rather argue, can I put this in the sentence 3? And the answer to that is no, because if you realize that the first part of this 3 talks about from serious study, reading of actual text and towards an inability to write effectively and grammatically, it has led people to choose sources to they are just giving an idea that people are going into the inability to write effectively and grammatically, and then it says that the sources, they are basically, what they are doing is choosing sources that reinforces their opinions rather than encouraging them to question their inherited beliefs. Having made citizens more and less knowledgeable than their predecessors, the internet has proved to be both a blessing and a curse. I have a when I read this one for the first time, I realized that I have this bias that I will always put such statements at the end of this thing. Okay, logically it makes sense. Let's see if the answer, so the answer is also option choice D or option number 4. So basically you would I had a bias with this one, but understand this bias also comes from reading a lot. Okay, I hope this helped you.